Hey peeps, and welcome to a brand new style of content for me here at the channel. So as you all probably know, the ARK 2 kind of mini trailer thing just got released for the, I think it was the Xbox Game Showcase. I don't super follow all that stuff, but once I heard this got released, I knew that we'd have to do something with it. And I decided that why not do like a kind of video of me, I guess, going over the information and giving you peeps what I think of, I guess, everything, because I've never really done that before for any major ARK thing. Or I think I covered one update in kind of this style for ARK Mobile back when the Mammoth TLC came to mobile, which was so long ago. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out ARK 2, all this blog post information, and then I'm also going to talk about some other stuff in this video that we'll get to later. But yes, let's jump right into this trailer. Now, I know this is pretty short. Yeah, it's only a minute. Let me go ahead and full screen it, and hopefully my internet holds up to actually play this. But yeah, let's go ahead and play. Now, I'm gonna be talking through this because it's, yes, if you want to go watch it normally, I guess I'll have this blog post linked in the description. But yes, let's go ahead and check this out.
My dad tells stories.
Oh, commentary.
War that happened across the sky.
Unreal Engine 5, I can't wait.
Heroes fought and died.
So this is talking about the war on... Yo, I love the hair plumage. Wait, look. I love it. And its color. Also, what is this, a skeleton? Oh, it is. Oh, it's got an implant. Cool. All right, let's rewind a little bit.
Heroes fought.
That's obviously a skull with an ant.
To start over.
Oh so all right, so
all they know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us.
The dodo. Ooh, Deinonychus?
And
no, that sounded like a normal raptor. Oh, here on a rot. So okay, so if this takes place on a planet, it's called a rot, I guess. Let's. Oh, wow.
Every day is a fight to survive.
They look so cool. I guess those are the normal raptors. Oh, dude, look. It like grips the raptor with its toes. Have you guys seen like Godzilla versus Kong? That reminds me of like when Godzilla steps on Kong. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's got a saddle. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. That Rex looks so cool. Oh, there's Santiago, Vin Diesel. And I'm guessing this is the girl that was just talking. So do we play as this girl? I'm guessing might be Santiago's daughter. Look at this Rex saddle. Wait, let's freeze frame right here so we can take everything in. I know the quality isn't the best, I'm sorry, but so we've got some crash stuff here. I wonder if this is like the space station from Genesis 2. Did it crash on this planet, or is this something new? I'm not sure. I haven't played Genesis 2 yet. I don't know anything about Genesis 2, so I'm not sure. We got a huge planet here, maybe a smaller one, or a moon here. So is a rot a moon, or is it another planet? Because I imagine two planets being this close would cause some trouble. Oh, we got pteranodons in the back. Are there any other creatures? Doesn't look like it. And that's the end of this trailer, though. But all right, let's go ahead and let the rest play. Dude, yeah, I love the logo for ARK 2. Oh, look at all the dinos. We got T-Rex. Oh, that's a Quetzal. We got a Bronto, Ed, Parasaur, maybe more Parasaurs. Oh, this kind of looks like a Pachy, actually. We got a house. We got people. More Oh, that's definitely a Parasaur. Actually, I don't know. These are cave paintings. Oh, look at this one. He's like posing. Oh, we've got a Stego and an Anki. I love it. Oh, dude, I cannot wait for this game. Survive the past, tame the future. That's a pretty cool, I guess, tagline for the game. I like that a lot. What is this? Mouse gets stuck in pasta. That's adorable. So as cool as that trailer is, it obviously really doesn't give us all that much insight into what the game is going to be like. It lets us know that there's dodos, raptors, and rexes, and also maybe pteranodons in the back. But I'm pretty sure we all already knew that. But as you can see right here, it says you can already wishlist it on Steam, and I think it's actually coming to Xbox exclusively. Yeah, as a launch exclusive. So it's going to be on Xbox first, and then I guess later on released for you know, the PlayStation and stuff. Not really relevant to me because I don't own consoles. But yes, we've got a little synopsis here of the beginning. Suddenly awakened on a strange primal world filled with dinosaurs and humans struggling for dominance, you must piece together the history of how you arrived here, team up with legendary heroes, and confront powerful dark forces seeking to control the fate of all life. Saddle up and join the next definitive next generation survival experience with ARK 2. I'm excited. So this is interesting. I know Santiago was definitely part of the Extinction story, and I think he was also an Aberration. I'm not super sure. I'm not caught up with ARK lore. But if Santiago's in this, unless this is like a clone of Santiago, this can't be much past after Genesis 2, right? Like, I guess timeline wise, unless Santiago looks really good for his age. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, or if it's too spoilery, don't let me know, because I haven't played Genesis 2, but we know those maps don't really give you much insight. But obviously, Santiago will be Vin Diesel from the Fast franchise, which is super wild to me. I think everyone was surprised when they heard Vin Diesel was coming in to play a voiced role in ARK 2. Definitely a much different kind of game they're going for. And yeah, it was his daughter Mika, voiced by it's voiced by the same girl who voices Moana. That's wild. I actually did know that. That's the first time I heard about that. That's hilarious. All right, but this is one of the big ones. I've heard about this, the cross-platform modding. That's gonna be huge, because I have a lot of you that are actually on console. I know that's pretty rough for you guys that watch my videos, because I don't think I've ever done a pure vanilla series, so I've always had something that the console people didn't have. So it's gonna be wonderful for everyone to be able to enjoy ARK in the best way possible, in the way they want to play it. And this part is shocking. So best in class third person only gameplay. That is gonna be crazy, especially when you consider that ARK 1 is a primarily first-person played game, except for, I guess, when you're on a mount. But yeah, advanced character traversal mechanics like mantling, free climbing, parkour, sliding, and swinging. So I'm imagining kind of like an Assassin's Creed / Horizon Zero Dawn kind of movement. And then we have, on top of that, Souls-like melee combat. What? So we've got target lock, blocks, dodges, combos, staggers, special attacks, and emphasizing player skill-based action. That's gonna be crazy. Now, I never played Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm assuming Horizon Zero Dawn also has stuff like this, and I imagine it's gonna be kind of familiar for players who have played that. But that's gonna be hilarious if it's literally like the Dark Souls of ARK, where you're just smacking up a creature. Actually, that sounds really cool, though. And of course, we've got a massive new alien environment. That's pretty obvious. Explore a mysterious, chaotic world where native flora and fauna are being overrun by invasive primeval creatures from an extinct Earth. Interesting. So this states that the planet must already have native flora and fauna. So I love that. That gives wildcard opportunities to make more super cool random alien creatures, because you know, like the rock drake and the reaper aren't based off of real creatures, but their own, like, I guess, wild cards brainchild, or dinosaurs. I don't know, but I always love wild cards unique creatures, so hopefully we get some more crazy designs in this one. Here's another shot of the raptors. I'm really glad that they're going with a more feathered approach. Cool. And it'd be really cool to see more realistic renditions of the creatures in ARK 2, which it looks like we are, with the more feathered Rex in that first trailer way back when, and I guess now. Oh, this is interesting. Component-based item crafting. So what is that? Construct your weapons and tools from a range of distinct modules to customize their look and functionality. Interesting. Millions of possible combinations and enable you to craft your own unique gear. The specific materials you choose will further affect the appearance of your items, with multiple options of resources found in unique regions of the world. That's cool. Okay, so like that's like in normal ARK where you can craft things with chitin or keratin, but it sounds like in this, depending on what you use, will actually change how it looks and how effective it is. That's really cool. Like, imagine an axe looking so different if you used fungal wood to make it instead of normal wood. Dynamic world events, this is what I love. I loved Extinction for the dynamic world events. Like, that was so cool. It's amazing to hear these are coming back. Natural and unnatural occurrences are always happening across the game world, independent of your presence. That's cool. Your choices in deciding whether to interact with these events will yield rewards or challenges. So yeah, basically like the element veins and OSDs from Extinction. I can't wait to see what other kind of crazy things they come up with, especially with like a new game engine and Unreal Engine 5. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait. And, oh, this is also very interesting. Opposing PvE force. Hostile Aratai, I think that's how you say that, hunt and attack you riding their own tamed creatures as they seek to drive human interlopers from the world. Oh, so they're native to the planet. I guess that's why in the first trailer, they didn't super look all that human, but I guess they're still humanoid. That's really cool. This is crazy. Riding their own tamed creatures. That's cool. What I'm imagining is like, I don't know how many of you have experienced or even tried anything with the human NPC mod for ARK 1, but I wonder if it's going to be like that, if they'll have their own random settlements, or if it's going to be like kind of a Ubisoft Far Cry situation where they'll have unique settlement points that are designated across the map and they're always there for you to try and raid. I wonder if they can raid you, actually. That'd be really cool, or also very annoying. Oh man, it's going to be interesting how they balance them to make sure they're not like the worst things ever. Advanced template building and sharing? Instanced, what? Is that what that says? Instanced rendering and network streaming enable much higher client and server performance for large player-built structures and a longer draw distance. Oh, that's nice. Survivors can set up and save their own preferred building templates, share them, and place prospective template layouts in the world to then build them as a team. Oh, cool. So that sounds like it's going to be something like The Forest, where you build a template and then it's there in like a ghost form, and then you bring materials to it. I wonder if it's going to be like that, or if it's going to be like how it is now, and it's just a template, but you still have to place foundations and walls, or if you just have to bring resources to the template for it to build. Sensory-based creature AI, here it is, peeps. The better dino AI. No omnipresent radar. Animals now track and hunt by sight, sound, and smell. That's interesting. I wonder if you have to bathe in this game. Or alternatively, if you can cover yourself in the like blood or poison of some dangerous creature and have things try to back away from you, like oh, you smell like this one poisonous animal, I don't want to mess with you. That'd be really cool. Hide from predators with visual camouflage, so basically just like kind of how it normally is in ARK 1 with the ghillie suit, but I'm guessing it's going to be way more in depth. And environmental obstructions. And yeah, here it is. Learn to mask your scent. Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to roll around in dodo poop to hide from the raptors. Dynamic pathfinding enables creatures. Oh, here it is, peeps. The dynamic pathfinding. Maybe it won't be a nightmare to walk around with packs of creatures anymore, with them getting stuck on rocks and then being forever lost. To intelligently maneuver around obstacles and player-built structures. Ooh, so I wonder if that means no more leading creatures into traps and then closing the gate behind them. That'd make taming a little bit more difficult. We have character progression and a skill system. Oh, here's the Fuzzy Rex. Looks really cool. It looks actually shorter than the current ARK T-Rex, because Santiago, I know this is further away, but Santiago's head probably comes up to its knee right here, which is interesting because the current ARK Ratch, you come up to like its heel. The current dinosaurs in ARK are huge. But I'm guessing now with a third-person point of view, they have to scale down the dinosaurs because it's much easier to see how big they are in third person. So that's actually very cool. Anyway, let's keep reading. Gain both experience points from gameplay and knowledge points by accomplishing key objectives and overcoming unique challenges. So it looks like there's going to be two different kinds of points that you can get. Experience, which I'm guessing that's just to level up your character, and then knowledge to level up your skills. That's very cool. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of cap on the skills. Kind of like how the engram points, you don't get enough engram points to unlock every structure. You have to kind of spend them sparingly. So that'd be actually really cool to have different kinds of builds. This is looking to be like a very interesting RPG game. All right, anyway, let's finish reading this. Knowledge points by accomplishing key objectives. Now here, key objectives. This has been my big question. How much of a sandbox game is this going to be, or is it going to be very story driven? Because key objectives sounds like we might get like a build wall for settlement objective, and that'd be kind of boring, but if they do go that route, they're probably going to have a free mode. And overcoming unique challenges, so like I'm saying, like kill an alpha or some sort of boss or taming a boss, to progress along a massive skill tree filled with unique abilities, perks, and passive benefits. This stuff is cool. This is going to be so divisive for the community. I'm so curious as to what you peeps are going to think about this. I'm kind of glad, but I'll go into my thoughts about the whole thing at, I guess, the end of this video. Utilization of Unreal Engine 5. I don't know if you peeps have seen like the videos of Unreal Engine 5, but it's straight up lifelike. It's so crazy how good it looks, and I am glad I have a good PC, because I would be so sad if this game came out and I couldn't run it. Like, I think I would cry. But yes, let's go ahead and look at this. We have foliage reacting convincingly to passing wildlife. That's really cool. Water flowing. Yeah, blah, blah. I don't care about water stuff. Volumetric storm clouds. That's cool. Localized weather systems. Wow! So that means it could be raining somewhere on the map, but not somewhere else. That's really cool. Smart and particles affected by physical forces, so like wind and stuff, and much more. Wonderful. Fundamental advancement of lighting systems. We got the ray tracing. Enables a more photorealistic day-night cycle. The night. Dude, I really hope the night isn't like pitch black. Congratulations, you can't play the game for the next 15 minutes kind of night. Anyway, generating real-time ambient lighting and shadows within both natural and player-constructed environments. Dude, this game on max graphics is going to be crazy. There's no way I'm going to be able to record in max graphics. Oh, that's really cool. ARK. Oh, yeah, this is it. Check this out. ARK Development and Grove Street Games partnership. Grove Street is the company that makes the ARK mobile game, which is obviously a big part of this channel because that's where I grew up on. We're partnering with Grove Street Games to co-develop ARK 2. That's huge. Because I remember not too long ago, it came out that they were making an ARK 2. Well, yeah, duh, but for mobile. So ARK 2 is coming to mobile, and it seemed like they didn't pick Grove Street to do that, which was very, I guess, surprising for all of us that are connected to mobile, considering, you know, obviously they made the first mobile port. But I'm guessing this means, or rather shows, that the reason they didn't go with Grove Street again is not because they don't trust them, but because Grove Street has been promoted to co-develop ARK 2. That's crazy. Oh, cool. And rewrite the Nintendo Switch code. Thank God. I bought ARK on my Switch a long time ago, and oh my God, it was the worst $60 I've ever spent. So it's nice to see that the Switch is getting actually some love and a full revamp because, oh my gosh, it needed it for sure. Thomas Williamson, the director, will be development director and technical director of ARK 2. That's crazy. With parts of the Grove Street Games team also joining ARK 2's production in a development partnership. That's really cool. I'm really happy for Grove Street. They've done really well with ARK Mobile, and I know mobile's not in the best state right now with all the hackers and stuff, but that's not really their fault. And considering how massive of a game ARK is, for them to be able to even port that to mobile and do all the stuff that they've done with it is just kind of mind-blowing. But yeah, and we've got some more TV series stuff. Let me know, you know what would be kind of cool? If this releases kind of like how all shows release now, where it's like one episode a week. It'd be cool for me to do like kind of like my breakdown or thoughts of what happens in an episode. Let me know what you guys would think of that. And now here we are in the Partners Discord with Uncle Grove, our main connection to what's going on in Grove Street and what's going on with mobile. And I guess now a little bit of ARK 2, where he confirms that they are the co-developers of the ARK 2 game for PC and Xbox. So yeah, definitely not co-developers of the mobile game. They are working straight up with Wildcard, which is huge. Like I've said, there's been no confirmation of ARK 2 for mobile or Switch yet, which is very interesting considering we have seen that tweet. I think it was a tweet of them asking for AAA studios to help with ARK 2 mobile, but I guess that's technically not an official confirmation. And the Switch is being remade from the ground up, including all the expansions. And I don't know if you peeps have heard this, but apparently Scorched Earth is getting an ending now. So like with this release, Scorched Earth will also have an ending, and I think it's been confirmed to come to all platforms. So we gotta check that out as soon as that comes out, because I cannot wait to see what the ascension for Scorched Earth is going to look like. And then down here, he says that the Switch game will be playable at PAX West in Seattle. So if you're going to PAX West, that'll be a cool thing for you to test out. If any of you do that, shoot me a message on Discord or the YouTube comments to tell me how it is. He's not sure if it'll be the entire game or a demo. I guess that's up to how fast they can produce it. At first, I was pretty worried about the third-person only gameplay and the combat and all that stuff, because I think deep down, what a lot of us were kind of hoping for was basically vanilla ARK with more dinosaurs, better graphics, and better, dino pathfinding, because that's what we've all been wanting. But the more I thought about it, the more I was actually happy that they're diversifying so differently in terms of the base gameplay loop. They can do so many more interesting things with the world, with free climbing, parkour, sliding, swinging. Man, like imagine jumping off a cliff to escape a raptor, grabbing onto a vine, swinging onto a tree, climbing up the tree, and doing parkour among its branches. That sounds awesome to me. And then you have the Souls-like combat. Imagine how cool it would be to dodge roll out of a raptor's pounce or block a Baryonyx's tail whip just to roll under it and then get a hit while it's weakened to then stagger it and then get like a critical hit on its head to knock it out. And then you could start taming it. Like the way that this opens up every interaction with every creature from just fighting it to escaping it to knocking it out is massive. And it's going to be way better than just walking up to a raptor, slashing it with a sword, and having that raptor do the same, claw out, bite that it does every time. Because imagine if the wild dinosaurs had combos, like not just you. Like that'd be awesome to see a T-Rex do like a slash with its foot claws, then a bite, and then it whips around to do a massive tail hit. That would be so cool. And it'd be so much better than just normally, like you're on a T-Rex and you're just bite until either the enemy dies or you die, And special attacks could be cool. So you can get like, I guess for like a spear, you could have your normal poke. You could have like a really charged up, powerful special attack thrust, or maybe something kind of like how the Ashes of War work in Elden Ring, where you can have different kinds of special attacks. And then going down to the skill system, maybe you can learn different special attacks. So for the spear, you could either spec into, its range damage and throwing it and like having different kinds of throwing, or like you can have a higher arc to throw over buildings or rocks, or you could have a more powerful throw. And that'd be so cool. And then of course we have player-based skill actions, or player skill-based action, which I can't see them making this as hard as Dark Souls or Elden Ring. So I don't think we really have much to worry about here. I'm guessing this just means that you kind of have to take advantage of the tools given to you. Like you won't be able to sit with your hatchet or sword just smacking away at a creature and then expecting to win unless you're like massively higher leveled than it. So I'm pretty excited for all of this. I'm super excited for component-based item crafting. It's the only downside I can see from this is that obviously one combination of tools is going to be better. Like wood is probably going to be stronger than fungal wood, and keratin's probably going to be a stronger material than chitin. But just the fact that there are going to be differences in the crafting material that you choose and how it'll change the functionality is really cool to me. That's something that I didn't know that I wanted for the normal game. Like it's always been in the back of my mind, because like crafting with chitin and keratin has always been a thing, but it's never occurred to me like, what if it changed the look? That's cool. Advanced building template and sharing, that's going to be huge, because I know every time I build a base, there's someone always asking if I could do a build tutorial on it. But now I could just literally save the template and then put that in the description of the video. For those of you who want to copy my base, you can just do that now. And then of course we have this sentry-based creature AI, which I think that's everyone wanted this, especially the better pathfinding, but it's really cool. I really like the smell and sound mechanic, especially the sound and smell mechanics as well. Like wearing flak, you now get that, the defense bonus that comes with flak, but now you're clanking around like a medieval knight, and raptors or dilos or whatever are going to be able to hear you from further away. So there's actually now going to be a reason to not just immediately upgrade to that better tier of armor because of the stealth advantages and being able to mask your scent. That's really cool. There's going to be a lot of cool, I guess, challenge ideas you can do for this game. And with all this stuff, it sounds like that beginning is going to be even more fun and in-depth. Now, the only thing out of all of this that I am really unsure about is the opposing PvE forces, because this is a really cool idea. I love having enemy humanoids that you'll have to compete with, but for me, it's going to depend heavily on how they implement it. Like I said when I first talked about it, are the enemy bases going to be always in the same place every time you load in a map, or are they going to be random? How often will you get attacked? How strong will they be? Do they scale with you? And I guess most importantly is how persistent are they? Because that would suck to be killed when you're a low level by one riding a raptor and he has like a powerful bow, and then your corpse gets camped and your stuff is effectively gone. Or maybe they even take your stuff. Actually, I do like that idea of them taking your stuff and then you have to kill them to get it back. I don't know. It's very like back and forth in my mind with this. I'm really interested to hear what you peeps think of hostile human AI. I guess what I'm trying to say is I love that they're included. I just hope they're not a pain in the butt to deal with. But yeah, peeps, I think that's all I want to talk about. If I think of anything else while I'm editing, I guess I'll put it right here, or maybe I'll put it in the description or the first comment. But yes, I'm super curious to hear what you guys think. I love this community and I love hearing from you guys. So please make all your giant paragraphs and stuff of what you read. So please put your, all your thoughts in giant paragraphs of what you think of this game, complaints and all, in the comments. You guys know I love to read as many as I can, and I'll heart all the ones I do. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this kind of weird episode. Let me know if you want me to do more of these, just talking, where I'm just thinking my thoughts out loud. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.